So g'day fellow coin collectors, this is Glenn, back with another video, and today we're going to have a look at a dynasty not many people actually know about. That's a Ghaznavid, so that's them up there, and they actually issued these, I think these are actually billion coins, or they're just AE coins. So AE just means that it's made out of copper or bronze or another non-precious metal, so pretty much the same as this Roman coin from the provinces, or this coin from that I have to identify. It's probably from one of the Indian sultans. The calligraphy is actually quite nice, and as you can see, they're both actually Islamic coins. So the Ghaznavids were actually a Persian or dynasty of Turkic origin. So they're actually quite mixed, and actually ruled large parts of, here we go, here's the map. So you've got Afghanistan. So if you're not too familiar with the actual countries, let's have a look. Got Afghanistan, which is this large round country here, Turkmenistan, little bits of Uzbekistan, eastern Iran, western Pakistan, and Lahore. Most of these coins are actually from the Lahore mint. Then we have Tajikistan up there, Kyrgyzstan, this is Kazakhstan, and Russia is all the way up here. And this part over here is actually India. And then we have Oman, UAE, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iraq. No, let's not talk about geography. It's actually quite easy to actually look it up. And as you can see, the actual capital was Ghazna. So that is where these actual coins come from. And if we focus in, you can see this coin is actually supposed to be from Sindh, so around in southern Pakistan. And this one's about 0.5 gram, and it hasn't actually been authenticated yet, so I need to actually do some more research on it. If we look on the other side, the style and size is about the same as the Sindh coin, so it's about 0.5 gram. And it's actually base metal, so it's like the Sindh coins are usually silver. They do have some base metal. This one is actually base metal. So that's a pretty unique coin. I need to actually look more into that one. Then we have another coin. So this one says, as far as I know, Al-Dal al-Sultan Azam Baran Shah. So this is Baran Shah, and that's the Persian inscription there. So Shah is actually Persian, not Arabic. That will be El Sultan. And on this side, this is supposed to be the bull. So I'm trying to actually figure out which way the bull goes. If we look at this coin, this one's from Ibrahim. This one's authenticated, although I need to put in a flip. So you put in these ones, you put information on it, and you can actually tell which coin it is. So that has Ibrahim. I need to actually transcribe it. I saw the actual coin on Zeno. It's actually quite nice. And this one's got a bull. So, sorry, the Nagari legend is up top. So the Nagari legend is up here. And I've done another video on bull and horseman coins, which actually gives you an inscription. So here's the head of the bull. This is the hump here. This is the tail, has the symbol in there. And the legs are down here. And if we look at this coin, it's actually doesn't look the same. So these coins are actually probably been for 30 to 40 years apart, and this would have come from probably the Afghan region, because the bull and horseman circulated in Afghanistan, also northern Pakistan, North India. So that would have been introduced as they actually took over those areas. So this one will be bullion, not bullion, billion, B-I-L-L-I-O-N. So it's less than 20% silver. This one's most likely just an AE coin that has a nice patina on it. So patina is where the copper actually goes dark, oxidizes with oxygen and probably some other elements to form this nice dark color. I haven't actually transcribed most of these yet, so I can't actually give a transcription or translation of the actual calligraphy. And if we look at that coin, can I take it out? Maybe I will. Yeah, I'll take that one out. Just have a look at those two coins while I'm doing that. That's why I don't actually stamp the bottom, because when you do these videos, when it has plastic over top of the coin, it actually makes it harder to actually see the coin. So here we have the actual coin. Not as good quality as the other ones, but still. They said it was actually unlisted and rare, but I need to actually authenticate that. And Ghaznavid coins are actually quite unique in that they have this beautiful calligraphy that's actually quite straight. So it's like they actually used a ruler. They usually have 3, 4 or 5 lines on it, and on both sides usually the same, usually in the center, always on the flan, and around it they generally have nothing. So that's actually an easy way you can tell a Ghaznavid coin. And if we look at the bull coin, you can see it's actually the same. It does have an inscription around it, but it's usually pretty much off the flan and most of it's probably gone. So that's how you can actually tell a Ghaznavid coin. And these guys only hang around about 150 years, so they're actually not a long-lived Islamic empire. So what would you be actually paying for one of these coins? So the lowest I've got on eBay is actually $15. So that's free postage. That looks like quite a nice one to actually get. So $15 is the lowest, and they go up in price. So this one's only $2, but it's got $17 postage. So it's cheap if you're in the United Kingdom or even Europe. And as you can see, this one's a silver dirham. And if we have a look at the actual coin, you can see, yeah, so you can see the actual inscription around. So that's actually quite a nice one for a Ghaznavid coin, with a lot of the inscription. Then they just go up in price from there. You can also get gold coins, but as you know, gold coins are very expensive, and these are no exception. And the styles are pretty similar, except for the bull on the back of some of the coins. They all have inscriptions. The bull and horseman coins, they never actually have the horseman on the actual coin. So if you get one with horseman, then it's probably a pretty unique coin. So here's a lot of free. So that's actually quite nice. Actually, this one has green, which is a bronze disease. So this one actually is not pure silver. So they're not an expensive coin for an Islamic empire, but they're also not really a one that's actually sought after. So anyway, I hope this gives you an insight into coins of one of the earlier Islamic empires that use coinage from different parts of its empire. So its coinage was actually not united it was pretty disjunct because different areas actually had different standards in which they actually minted and used coins. So if anyone knows what this one actually is or who actually issued it, please leave a comment down below. I'd be very interested into hearing your take on this coin. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching my video and have an awesome coin collecting time. I'll leave some links down below to eBay or wherever, so you can have a look at these coins and maybe pick up a real cheap one. Thank you and bye bye.